already know the drill. We back again with another episode of Buckle Up with the Boys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So strap on your seatbelts, because it's all pedal to the metal from here. And without further ado, your amazing host, Drew, Billy.
Welcome back to another episode of Buckle Up with the Boys, here with your host DB and host Trevor Dinsmore. Trevor, how are you doing on this? It was like 40 degrees today. So mild, cold Thursday night, not Tuesday night.
It's 50 down here. It's warm as hell. It felt like summer again. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Enjoying a nice little brew here.
Yeah.
And no, not beer. Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Put the creatine in it. It's decaf. I'm not going to be up all night. Trust me, people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, I guess enjoying a Victory Thursday.
Yes.
Call it. We were supposed to have a show on Victory Tuesday, but Billy, you want to explain what you were doing that kind of kept us away?
Yeah. We do a Christmas program through work. So was delivering, helping families out. I don't want to say because I take away the Christmas spirit, but yeah, no, helping families out during the holiday season, and I was just tired of shit. I love talking to you, beautiful people, and Trevor. I want to give you my best, and if I can't, then we'll move it.
We did talk on PlayStation later that night. You only got home around 9:00, I believe. Yeah. So. Yeah, we didn't want to keep you fine folks up past your bedtimes either.
Correct.
So figured move it to Thursday, and we'll be refreshed, we'll be recharged.
Oh yeah.
And here we are. And as we speak, watching the Rams Seahawks game. At least I'm doing it on my phone right here. So if I look over here, that's why.
Okay. Yeah. No, but a lot of news here to go through. Stick around for Trevor's segments as well. What's more likely, yeet or no yeet? We'll talk about Cena's departure. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, are they fucked? And then debate time with me later on. But also, just so people are aware, because sometimes you guys don't watch all the way to the end, this will be our last episode of 2025. So take it all in, okay? And you'll have to wait till next year to see our beautiful faces. But
after this episode for this year, you can't see us.
Right. So
sorry.
But
unless you watch the shorts or want to rewatch the episodes, I imagine Billy, you're gonna probably toss some stuff up there. Yeah. Yeah. So but you'll have content, people. Just no lives until the new year.
Yeah. But no, we'll get into it here. NFL news. The expected worst case scenario for the Green Bay Packers was realized on Monday when MRI confirmed that Packers star pass rusher Micah Parsons tore his ACL during Sunday's 34-26 loss to the Broncos. That was reported by Ian Rappaport. It was a non-contact knee injury, Trevor. Every time you see that, some reason either goes to Achilles or ACL. Feelings on how this affects the Green Bay's push in the playoff?
Well, massively.
Oh, yeah.
Massively. I mean, Micah Parsons, I believe, is like 4th in the league in sacks after that week. And now done for the year, potentially, going to be out for the beginning of next year, too. They always say defense wins championships, and when you have the best, you could arguably say the best defensive player in football right now. I know a lot of people are going to argue that that's the guy that is going to break the sack record here pretty soon. He's got 3 games to do it, and he might do it against the Steelers. I'm just warning you of that right now. If he gets less than 1.5, I think it's against they play Buffalo this week.
Yes. Yep.
So, we'll good see that against the Steelers. But anyway, on to the Packers and the Broncos. The good news for the Packers is they are finding their stride offensively, scoring a lot more points a game. Jordan Love had a pretty good game in this one. Threw for, 276 yards, 1 touchdown with the 2 picks. So could have done without those turnovers, I suppose. Did get sacked 3 times. But still, the yardage was there. Need to up that completion percentage. But other than that, they've been humming along pretty well with the return of Jaden Reed recently. Matthew Golden stepping out of his shell. Dobbs, Christian Watson, all those big play threats that they have, they can light it off at any moment. So they'll have to lean a little bit more on the offensive side of the ball, and they still have good depth on the defense. It's just, when you're missing that big a piece, and I mean, we see that with the Steelers and TJ. What are we, 2-13 or something like that when TJ's not on the field? Well, it was 1-13. Now it's 2-13. And I imagine similar type of impact going to be felt for the Packers as they go forward. And they take on the Bears this week. Key division. It could be for the division right there. That's what could decide it.
Yeah. No, and then Micah Parsons took this to X. He said, I may be sidelined, but I'm not defeated. Furthermore, here he goes. This injury is my greatest test, a moment God allowed to strengthen my testimony. I believe he walks with me through this storm. He chose me for this fight because he knew my heart could carry it. And then he goes on, I'm deeply grateful to the Packers organization and my teammates for their unwavering support, love, and belief in me during this season. He's coming into this in a positive mindset as best you can, Trevor. I mean, God, play before that, they show he's smiling. I think he made a big play, come back around, how quick a career can turn on just a simple jab step. And you got to see in that game too, which I didn't know until really sitting down and watch. Bo Nix is a mobile quarterback.
Dude.
I mean, holy shit. I mean,
coming out of his shell at the right time too.
Yeah.
I mean, they say the season starts in December. Bo Nix is having a pretty damn good December. Continued that 300-yard game, 4 touchdowns, no picks, no turnovers. So my guy was humming it. My guy was humming it and leading the Broncos to their 7th home victory out of 7 the season. So tough to play in Mile High. Tough to play in Mile High. And, of course, Denver now 12-2, sitting at the top of the AFC standings.
No, so we'll see how the Packers fare against the Bears on Saturday. Okay, that'll be – because they got those 2 games. It's going to be an interesting weekend. But.
Yeah, one of those is the Eagles in Washington.
Yes.
And then the other one was you just said it too. What was the other one?
Bears and Packers.
That's on Saturday.
Yeah.
That's the late one on Fox. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
cool.
Also, just for the bettors out there, real quick before we go over to Josh Allen's performance against the Patriots, the spread on that game is only 6. Just want to put that out there for the people. Eagles against the Eagles. Commanders. Yeah. So just something. To think
ESPN
about.
bet has 7. So
7.
It's around.
6,
7.
It keeps fucking coming back.
Telling you, it stuck around longer than I wanted it to.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I might as well just embrace it. I resisted for like a couple days, and then it's still, it's still fun. Anyway.
Yeah, but Josh Allen remains behind Matt Stafford and Drake May in the NFL MVP odds, but don't tell that to anyone in Buffalo. I swear to God, you don't want to do that. The reigning MVP helped the Bills overcome a 21-point second quarter deficit in New England on Sunday. And then where the hell was the score here, Trevor? 35-31 win against the Patriots. They were able to take over basically the whole second half, time of possession. And it was just a monster performance. So how far can the Bills go with Josh having to put his cape on every week?
Here's the thing. I don't think he's going to have to do that. James Cook is elite. They actually have a run game, somebody that they can lean on other than Josh Allen on the offensive side of the ball. And of course, they have the receiving core built around the tight ends and Knox and Kincaid. Shakir had a pretty good game from what I recall. I can pull up the actual stats and verify that. Shakir, they have 5 for 65, which is good for him. Then Dawson Knox, a couple touchdowns. James Cook had the other one. He had 3 total touchdowns on the day. Ultimately it did come down to, again, Josh Allen putting the cape on and leading the Bills in a very fundamentally sound, good situational football type of a game. Because if you look at the stats of this game, you're like, okay, how did the Bills dominate so much? They controlled the ball, right? And they didn't commit penalties. They did not beat themselves. Patriots, on the other hand, did in a lot of ways. 7 penalties for 65 yards on their end. They, of course, had the lone turnover, a Drake May interception. And the Bills, like I said, staying off the penalty board, only 2 for 15 there, 8 of 14 on third down, 1 of 1 on fourth down. So very good situational football coming out of Buffalo. And it's not just Josh Allen humming the ball down the field or running and just trying to force shit and just making shit happen by some miracle of God. They're actually playing efficient football.
Yeah.
So how far can the Bills go? They can go to the Super Bowl.
I think they can now.
They can.
I really do. Yeah.
They're, I mean, I don't want to play any team really at the top of the AFC standings right now, but
right.
Yeah, if you're, let's say right now, the standings hold the way that they are, Buffalo being at 6, they would actually be playing the Patriots.
Yep.
That would be fun.
Yes, it would.
And they just beat them.
Yeah.
Avenging the earlier loss in the season on the Bills' home turf. So
yeah,
they beat each other on their turf.
Yeah.
Good stuff for Buffalo, man. Good stuff for Buffalo. A lot to be excited about.
Yeah.
And again, with Buffalo, just finding different ways to win ball games, whether it's, dramatic fourth quarter comebacks or just controlling time of possession. Feels like one of the more complete Bills teams that we've seen in a while, even though the Bills have had a better record at this point in the season in the past. And of course, leading the division. More often than not in the past 5 years. They've dominated the AFC East for the past half decade. But I don't know. I feel a lot better about this team that's gone through a little bit of adversity and is figuring out ways to win rather than I don't want to call it high and mighty, I guess miracle Bills, you could call it. Whatever you want to call it. This just feels a little bit more sustainable to me, the way that they're winning games.
And I think, too, Joe Burrow, Bengals aren't in there. That's usually Josh's kryptonite, and we'll get into this.
Out.
Yeah.
Well, not that it really mattered. Tua's benched now.
No.
That's out of the question. The Colts, who were hanging around for a while, Daniel Jones is out. Ravens might not make the playoffs.
It'd be wonderful.
That'd be awesome. Absolutely be awesome. The window's there, man. The window's there. You don't have to go through KC now. And it's similar thing happened with the Steelers the 2 times that they won Super Bowls in the 2000s. They didn't have to go through their kryptonite, the New England Patriots.
Yep.
So,
this is the year
repeating itself. This is the window.
It
all of Josh Allen's career is the window, but
I think this is the best opportunity right now. If he's,
I would argue that.
Yeah,
I would argue that.
But anyways, going over here, Kansas City Chiefs' reign over the AFC didn't just end Sunday; it broke into a million pieces, literally. After seeing their run of 9 consecutive AFC West titles come to a screeching halt last week, the Chiefs' 16-13 loss to the Chargers at Arrowhead assured that Andy Reid's club will not be a part of the postseason for the first time since 2014. And that was the longest active playoff streak in 10 years, and that was shattered. Watch the game. I will say Patrick Mahomes' injury was one of the most gut-wrenching. I knew right away what the hell he did. When I saw that buckle up, no point intended, but it slid down, and then he went down. And I bet you there's some sick people out there cheering. I wasn't cheering. I was just like, shit. I wanted him to lose with him on the field, not this way. Not so I guess feelings on this dynasty. Where the hell do we go from here?
That's a great question, because for the first time in I guess over a decade, there is a lot more questions than answers with the Kansas City Chiefs. And the obvious question right now is Mahomes going to be back for the beginning of the season next year. I know with miracles of modern science, and maybe Mahomes will go see Aaron Rodgers' doctor and recover in the same fashion and be able to come back at the start of next season. But beyond that, they don't have a great running game. They're not situationally as great as they once were. Is Travis Kelce going to retire? What are they going to do with this receiving core? They really don't. As much as I love Rashee Rice, he doesn't seem like a true number one, or at least he hasn't shown it. A lot of your rosters getting old too. Are you going to have to cycle some of those guys out with trades, maybe acquire some draft picks? Or do you just do what the Steelers did, get a bunch of old veterans, go all in on this season, and then in that case, you're doing that at the risk of, again, not having your franchise quarterback. So a lot of things to figure out with Kansas City. And, of course, Andy Reid. There's always questions of him retiring. He's what, late 60s, early 70s?
Yeah.
Something like that. So there's always a question. It gets brought up every year. Him and Kelce going to retire? Him and Kelce going to retire? Him and Kelce going to retire? And every year we get closer and closer to that. So obviously this year, yes, this is the closest we've been to that. Yeah, it feels like Chiefs are in dire straits going forward. Obviously they're out of the playoffs this season, but they got a lot to figure out. And I know, again, talking about history repeating itself, 2008 Patriots, Brady goes down with the ACL week 1. Patriots don't do anything. I believe they either missed the playoffs that year or had an early exit. I can't remember exactly, but then Matt Castle came in. Obviously, they didn't do nearly as well. And this happened much later in the season. But after Brady came back, Patriots go on another dynastic run, figuring it out, piecing it together. Could we see that with Kansas City Chiefs, perhaps? Could this just be an off year?
Yeah.
Again, so many questions surrounding this team, and not a lot of them are going to get answered before the end of the season.
So just so everybody knows what I do at night, Trevor knows this. I get down these rabbit holes, and then I look at the clock and I go, oh, okay, it's 4:00 in the fucking morning. I should probably
get some sleep. Yeah.
I'm gonna pose this to you and to the viewers out there later on if you want to comment. RG3 comes out. Micah Parsons and Patty are about around the same age. He's saying he wish if he could go back, he could tell the Commanders, hey, or what they were before, folks. I can't say it now. But anyways, Washington wanted him to come back, and he felt he was rushed into the therapeutic process, all this stuff, getting, rehab. He feels that these guys should take off all next season because realistically, it does take 12 to 15 months for an ACL to fully repair.
Correct.
Do we not see a Mahomes or a Micah Parsons next year on their respective rosters?
That's a great question. But again, we're talking, we're soon to be in 2026.
Yeah.
That Mahomes is going to be rehabbing this thing.
Yeah.
And we saw what happened with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He literally, I think he tore his ACL. Obviously tore it right at the beginning of the season with the Jets. And there was rumors of him like making it back for the end of the season if the Jets were in contention. And he was like throwing and he was getting practice reps and all that stuff toward the end of the season. Obviously the Jets eventually were way out of it at that point. But that's like 4.5 months.
Yeah.
That recovery took. Yeah. It's insane. And yes, Rodgers has different habits, different lifestyle than Patrick Mahomes that might assist in that recovery or in just his approach to things. But I'm not going to rule it out. I always say this with the Chiefs or any dynastic team that comes along. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
That's in terms of the complete and total downfall of the Kansas City Chiefs, if that were to happen, as well as Mahomes not playing at the beginning of next season, among all the other questions that I just listed a few moments ago.
Yeah. We'll have to see. But it's interesting. RG3 chimes in on these two injuries. There's been other ACL, but He throws his so, and that you look back at that was handled fucking terribly. I feel bad for him.
Well, you know who was in charge?
Yeah.
Let's
go. I could just imagine what the hell that guy, poor young man, was going through.
Yeah.
It's not right. But I didn't know how far we want to go in this because we're going to talk about this in later segments. But the Burrow situation, losing to the Ravens, we could just touch on. Baltimore Ravens completely shut out AFC North rivals Cincinnati Bengals 24-0 in a home beatdown. Feelings on this game, Trevor? I mean, Burrow didn't have a bad. Yeah, he actually didn't have.
He threw a couple picks.
It wasn't actually good. I was trying to find.
I think he called it his worst game of his career.
58.2 passer rating. Yeah, that's all I need to know. Yeah, but yeah, what the hell is going on with the Bengals here? I mean, I know he's coming off injury too. That people need to count that.
Yeah.
I mean.
It feels like he always is. And this coming in light of the press conference after the last week's game where he said, I just want to have fun playing this game. And then he kind of walks it back saying, hey, that wasn't directed at the Bengals or the staff or, the results on the field. I have to play better too. But there's also games where he's had the game of his life and they lose 38-35. So that on top of the injuries, I imagine that sucks a good bit of life out of you when you're doing the thing that you wanted to do the most in your life. You're playing professional football. Burrow did have an awful game.
Yeah.
Bengals had an awful game offensively. Could not get anything going, whether derailed by penalties or just an absolute ineptitude in the Baltimore end. 0 in the red zone, a couple red zone interceptions from Joe Burrow, I believe, or at least in opposing territory interceptions from him. One of which ran back all the way for that touchdown late in the game to officially steal it. Yeah, Van Noy handed it off to some guy that's a little younger, a little quicker than him. Forgive me, I forget the gentleman's name that ran it back, but Van Noy picked it up, and that was actually really smart on their part. And on the other side, you're talking Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, low effort game from the both of them. And if you can call an NFL game low effort, Derrick Henry only had 11 touches, 11 carries, 100 yards, 9.1 a carry, and Lamar 8 for 12, 150, 2 touchdowns and a pick. They didn't need to do a whole heck of a lot. And you don't need to do a whole heck of a lot when your defense gives up 0 points, which came out of freaking nowhere, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
The Bengals, the Ravens had not shown near that much life on the defensive side of the ball to this point. And that includes against the Steelers.
Correct.
So for them to go out and perform like they did against the Bengals, against a very high-powered offense, albeit without T. Higgins, being evaluated for another concussion. He had one earlier in the year as well. But just to absolutely shut down Joe Burrow like that, I don't think I've ever seen Joe Burrow this defeated. Because now for the first time in his career, he's playing meaningless games. In terms of making the playoffs. Obviously, no NFL game is meaningless. There's a lot of intangible things on the line, pride, just desire to win. Among others, but in terms of playoffs, meaningless.
There was a video, and I don't know if the viewers or yourself saw it. He's walking off, I think, after he got totally fucked up, and he's just. I felt so, and I'm not a fan of any team that is in our division, but I felt very bad for him as an athlete because he just looked so disassociated from the team. He was looking around and just went right to the bench, didn't say shit to nobody. And we'll get, when we talk later in the other segments, I'll kind of get into some other stuff I've seen about
Sure.
saying stuff. But I think too, just before we jump over to the talk of the week, you think they're resting Henry for the Steelers? Are they shutting him down a little bit to get him?
No, I just
Okay.
don't think they really had to do a whole lot on
Okay.
offense. I mean, the Bengals controlled time of possession for the most part. It outdid the Ravens by damn near 20 minutes. They doubled them up.
This wins. Oh, wow.
So, like I said, in all those plays in opposing territory, all for naught for the Cincinnati Bengals. They didn't have to do much on offense. Like I said, if you can call any NFL game low effort, that was it for Henry and for Jackson. So
yeah. But no, hey, Burrow, I hope you get it figured out. We'll talk more about him later if you guys want to stick around with us. But a 44-year, this I have never cried during a press conference watching one, but this is just tear jerking here. 44-year-old Philip Rivers nearly did the unthinkable. 1,800 days since his last NFL game, with just 3 days of practice under his belt. Rivers almost pulled off a massive road upset, helping the Indianapolis Colts take a late lead on the road against the double-digit wins Seattle Seahawks. Ended up, he sets it up for a groupie who, if you look at the guy, where the fuck is that torque coming from? I mean, you see the size of the Colts kicker. It nails a 60-yarder. Previous best was, I think, 56, 57. And then, timely, I think it's Myers for the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers.
Yeah, hits the game-winning field goal and seals it 18-16 for the Seahawks. But Trevor, just his messaging in his press conference to the kids that he coaches and also his kids to not be scared. Just your whole feeling that you got from him coming back here.
I mean, this was one of the craziest weeks in this season and probably in the last half decade of the NFL. And the craziest thing was this. Was 44-year-old Philip Rivers coming back. He threw a touchdown, but he did throw a touchdown, by the way.
He looked
through a touchdown.
I mean,
for 44, not playing a game in 5 years. Which conveniently was right before his insurance ran out for his kids. So he's like, now he gets 5 more years.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Smart guy. I mean, yes, he does put out the Hall of Fame thing for 5 more years, but the benefits, man, benefits for him, his kids, and his grandkids.
Correct.
The man has grandkids. We literally saw a grandpa walk onto the field and almost beat the Seattle Seahawks, one of the best teams in the NFC. Utterly insane, dude. Insane.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, like you said, ultimately did lose 18-16. Clutch field goal kicking from Myers. Believe he made all 6 of his kicks. And the Colts, beyond that touchdown drive, really didn't do a whole heck of a lot. After that, Rivers did also throw a pick at one point in the game that was pretty costly. But yeah, this, in terms of the quality of game, this was probably, I don't want to say the biggest stinker of the week, because I think I watched the biggest stinker of the week when the Ravens took on the Bengals. I had to watch that game instead of the Patriots game just because of location, right?
Right.
I'm like, But thankfully I didn't really watch this game either. Just kind of saw the highlights. Darnold with another efficient game, 271 yards, 22 of 36. Didn't have much of a run game. Seattle did, only 50 yards on the ground, but of course Smith and Jigba went off 7 for 113.
Mm-hmm.
And and I do want to point out Kobe Bryant. Of the Seattle Seahawks had that interception on Rivers.
Yeah.
And he's quickly turning into one of the better defensive backs in football, I think. One of the up-and-comers, I should say. Up-and-comers in that area of the field. But yeah, props to the Seahawks. They found another way to win a one-score game without scoring a touchdown, by the way. You'd think that'd be the Steelers.
Yeah.
In games where the Steelers don't score a touchdown, I think it's in the last 3 or 4 years, they're 2-0.
Yeah.
Boswell, 6 field goals. Jason Myers in this game, 6 field goals.
Yeah. No, watching this though, I said to her, the Bills game ended, and then then it was they showed the Chiefs game end, and then I said, hey, I don't care what game's on now, because we got the ticket for the last 2 months. Shout out to the mother-in-law.
Nice.
And I said, we're watching. I have to watch the Colts. I gotta see, because that's our childhood right there. That guy, him and Dan battling, and he walks out and he's fucking fiery as he was then, Trevor. And to the people, and this is what drives me nuts, to the people that go, oh, that wasn't that great of a showing. Why did he come back? Okay, first off, hasn't been on a field in 5 years, maybe with his kids at a high school function. Also, can he
coached high school football too, so he probably,
a little. And then they're like, can we see something better than a slant or a screen? I want to see you guys, these people in these comments on here, go out there and you try to throw a 40-yard bomb. His arm's not the same. There's age; it catches everybody. So for him,
we saw it with Ben in his latter years too. He couldn't move.
Couldn't move. It catches up to you. But his whole mindset, Trevor, in that emotional press conference, I wasn't a fan of him much when he played, because he had his own way of shit talking. He never swore.
No, never swore. Dadgummit.
Yeah. But
90-yard touchdown. Yeah.
I'm a fan of him now. His character is in the right place for him to come out and do this. It's
insane.
It is. But switching over here the Rams are playing right now, so this kind of goes hand in hand. For the third season in a row, seventh, and head coach Sean McVay's 9-year tenure, the Los Angeles Rams are headed to the postseason. Los Angeles became the first NFL team to punch its NFL playoff dance with a 41-34 win over the Lions Sunday afternoon. Top seed Rams improved to 11-3. Hopefully they get to 12-3 tonight with 3 games to play. 2 games now because they're playing.
Key division game here too. Seattle's tied with them.
Yeah. So I guess feelings on this, because at the beginning of this offseason, what a fucking whirlwind Matt Stafford's life's been. Oh, I can't throw his back. His back's all messed up. Now, top seed of the NFC.
MVP conversation. Firmly entrenched in that.
So, and he's an older guy, 37, I think.
Somewhere. Yeah, late 30s.
How deep can they go? How deep can they go with tonight's game?
Same answer as the Bills.
Okay.
Same answer.
Okay.
Because, again, well-balanced. They got a good run game. They got probably I would say active, and like when 2 guys are active, one of the 2 best receiving duos in the NFL, Devontae and Puka, which we'll get into some of his activities this past week.
Yeah.
Don't worry, folks. Hang on. We'll talk about it. But on the field, obviously, he's special talent in your a great defense. Very youthful defense that can get after the quarterback, and they're pretty well balanced on all 3 levels on that side of the ball too. And again, finding different ways to win. They've won games 41-34 this year. They've also won games 14-9 this year, or 17-3. They don't have to either outscore or just play defense. They can do either or. Whatever the situation calls for, they can do it. And with the leadership you have in McVay and Stafford and Devontae to a great extent, actually, and all the leaders on the defensive side of the ball, this team is dangerous, very, very dangerous. And they could very easily make a run. Even though most of the time when they're playing home games, it's not really a home game. They're figuring out a way to make it a home game. And 6-1 at home this year, counting the victory over the Lions, which this was a very enjoyable game to watch too. Goff had a nice showing, pulled the Detroit Lions close late in the game. Unfortunately, weren't able to get the onside kick there at the end, and not able to get that extra possession. But ultimately, 8-6 now for the Lions, 11-3, and counting for the Rams. Currently 4:20 left in this first quarter. 7-0 Seattle. 7-0 Seattle. Yeah, they're driving though. They're almost in the red zone.
Okay.
Almost in the red zone. Hopefully, Kyron Williams gets a touchdown right here, or Colby.
Yeah.
Run Stafford. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, that's Tutu. Well, okay, tackle him. Okay, good. Now put Kyron in the game. No, that's not Tutu. I don't know who that is. Mumfeld? I don't know. Anyway, Rams, dangerous.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we wish them luck. And Stafford, who the hell would have thought at the beginning of the season, but he's shining, and hopefully he's shining in tonight's game. But
yeah,
swinging over here, we'll go through our feelings and thoughts from the Steelers thumping of the Dolphins. I didn't know if you wanted to go first with your thoughts, or you want.
I'll let you go first.
Okay.
I'll let you go first. I talked a little bit about the Rams there, so I'll let you talk.
Okay. No. So I got how many bullet points just from watching the game. I didn't take notes like Trevor did, but Steelers are finding their groove. I'm going to be honest with you right now, and this is me. I know you see the logo on my hat. I'm not being biased. They're dangerous. The packages they're running right now with the tight ends getting involved, I think people need to put this on notice, because they got a bunch of big bodies that can do a lot of different things. And Rodgers, the fucking temperature goes under 20. This guy gets better. I've never seen a quarterback. It reminds me of Big Ben.
Yeah, they flashed the records up there, and I think it was under 40-degree games, and Rodgers was like 58 and 28. Tua was 0-5. Now 0-6 or 0-7, whatever it is.
Yeah, he has like 22,000 passing yards in those temperatures too. So it's and then I guess the second thing, Dolphins continue to struggle in the cold. We saw that prevalent down their 0-6, or Tua is 0-6 below 40. Gainwell, I'm going to tell you right now, was the steal of the offseason. We have him on contract for $1.36 million, Trevor. This guy, he's our whole offense at times. Dynamic as hell. I just he accounted for 41 yards in the first half, and then 69
nice
of their 163 third quarter yards. So I mean, big portion of yards he's given out for us. And then Miami's winning streak fizzles out in predictable fashion. They were on a 4-game winning streak. I thought, oh shit, we might actually lose this. But yeah, and then Rodgers happy to have some veterans along for the ride. And I think we might have another veteran joining him. But we could talk for Lazard.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Jets cut him.
Just, why not? Right?
It's a thought. It's a thought. You know what? We're already a retirement home, right? Yeah. I mean, we were before we got MVS and Thielen, but why not? Why not add another ghost of Aaron Rodgers' past?
Yeah.
And honestly, I guess we could use the depth at receiver, but I will say MVS did have the touchdown. You know, there's some potential there, getting him a little bit more involved in the offense. Of course, Gainwell, 7 more receptions to tack on his total. Metcalf with that amazing play, get off me. Darnell didn't get the ball a whole lot, but the one time that he did, again, it just this little dink dunk play and just let him just bowl over people.
6 guys. They had to stumble.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Insane, dude. I did not take notes on this game, however. I was watching this with a very close friend. I had been dying to watch a Steeler game with somebody because I hadn't done that in like 2 months.
Yeah.
So I did have a friend over. We had a few brewskis, and we had ourselves a nice little time. And of course, the Steelers coming out with a rare dominant victory. Although Monday night in Pittsburgh in the cold against the Dolphins makes sense. Yep. Makes some sense now. All good vibes, man. All good vibes. And one note I did have in my head: first game in NFL history with 2 tight ends having rushing touchdowns. Hayward with the tush push, which it works for us, by the way.
It works.
I don't know how it works so freaking well, but it works. I think it's because he had Darnell back there just like shoving him.
Yep.
He's basically another offensive lineman. So, and I did see a note. A lot of people were like questioning, oh, why don't we throw Darnell in there? I think Hayward's a little bit lower to the ground. Take the snap, and you get Darnell. You get his push.
Yep.
Get his push rather than having to push him.
Yep.
Get more weight pushing less weight rather than less weight pushing more weight.
Yeah.
So it's called the tush push. Like you literally push the guy's ass. But yeah, all around great game for the Steelers. Great game on defense until, of course, garbage time happened. Asante Samuel, new Steeler with an interception. And heaven forbid, we won time of possession this week.
We did. Yeah.
We won time of possession. We ran 14 more plays than they did. And we held the ball for about 7 minutes more than they did.
Yeah.
Funny what happens when that happens, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And of course, staying off the penalty boards, only 4 penalties, 25 yards. Could get a little better with the third down efficiency, but 3 for 3 on fourth down. 3 for 3 on fourth down. And I think all 3 of those are short yardage, tush push situations, but still, they count.
We're at the 35, and I see Tomlin go. So what the fuck? What happened?
Oh yeah. Oh, Rodgers did not walk off the field.
No.
And I want your thoughts on this too, because I think you brought it up as well as my friend who I was watching the game with.
Yeah.
How much is Rodgers just like overriding Arthur Smith right now, or how much is he like saying, "Hey, we got to put the pedal to the metal here. Let's be aggressive on offense and do what we can to win the game"?
I think when I watch the game and I see him bitching at the sideline.
Oh yeah, yes. He does that a lot. He does that a lot.
He's doing this, he's doing that. What you got to fucking, he's doing all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
I think Tomlin knows this, and I don't want to. We've got past the booing of Tomlin, but I think Tomlin knows that Rodgers knows football better than him, and I think he's at peace with it at times. But he's very careful in the press conferences. If you see how Rodgers words really shit, but I think when he's not, I don't think he's getting some plays in, and that's Rodgers. I think that is Rodgers' play that you see at sometimes and it's not coming in from Arthur. I think
interesting. Okay.
I think the pass over the middle to Metcalf, that touchdown, I don't think that's Arthur. No.
Oh, he zipped that in there too. I thought that was going to get picked off.
It should have.
I thought that was going to go the other way, but fastball. I mean, you want to talk about not questioning an old guy's arm?
Yeah.
There you go. 98 miles an hour, right to you, Metcalf. Poof, right here, and then get off me. End zone.
I'm going to tell you, and we've talked about it 3-4 weeks ago. As over these last 2 weeks, because Buffalo was just a fucking mess and it was windy down there. And
that was the booing Renegade, fire Tomlin.
Bring him back.
What a difference 2 weeks makes, right?
Yeah, but I want Rodgers back. I don't care. If he wants to play still, pay him fucking $25 million. Have Howard behind him one more year. I don't think we. If Arthur's still our OC.
Yeah.
Oh,
seems like they're getting along.
Yeah, I don't know, but that he's bitching. So like, is it the competitor in him that he just wants?
I would think. Well, here's the thing. He's not bitching about like anything off the field,
right?
Anyway.
Yeah,
he's not throwing like coaches under the. Well, I mean, he did mention the whole like people have to attend meetings thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To me, and I know. Maybe I had a different viewpoint on this in the past, but it seemed just more like an accountability thing rather than complaining and whining.
Yeah. He wants the best.
Yeah. Yeah. And Jeff, good comment on that with the tush push.
I think so.
A lot of people asking, and I even asked this too, my friend explained this to me, why Rodgers is back there just chilling like this and then pointing. Not really doing any. He's pulling a Jay Cutler at wide receiver. He's not doing anything.
Right.
He spreads out like the D-backs over to the C gaps and over to the outside lanes in case they snap it, through Hayward's legs back to him and they run a little trick pass play. So if ever those D-backs are like lined up toward the center, toward like the B and C gaps on the inside, watch for that.
Yeah.
Could pull some rabbits out of the hat.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you watch the plays, the tush push plays, those D-backs are outside on the ends here, like Troy in the C gap, right?
Yeah.
They're out here rather than on the inside, on the interior of the defense.
Yeah. No, and Dylan Cook, very good point there. He's been playing his ass off.
Done exceptionally well. Haven't heard his name called, which is a great thing as an offensive lineman.
Yeah. And that guy that's what's his name? Was that the Cook guy? Who was the left tackle that came in? Is that
no, you're not talking about Spencer, are you?
No. Oh my God. Was it Smith?
Maybe.
I want him instead of Broderick.
Let's see. Pete. Batanu's back. Oh yeah, it was Pete. I think Pete was hurt, and I forget
who the hell came in for him.
Was it Jack Driscoll? Are you thinking of him?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll fine. But that guy played his ass off.
Was it number 68?
I think it was 68. Big son of a bitch.
That beat Jack Driscoll, 6'5", 312.
Okay. Yeah.
Good guy. Yeah.
But I just
review the footage. That game was already 3 nights ago. So.
Yeah. But I'll throw this out, just a final point. Rodgers is, I think, again, why I want him back. He realizes the situation, the division race here. He throws in these little nuggets, and if you watch his pressers, I hope maybe other people out there saw this. He throws castaways in there. Goes, we have that.
Yeah.
In itself is going to light flames for everybody in that locker room. And they want their voices heard and they want their game shown. And he has a good way of throwing little things in there to get
motivating his guys, right?
Yeah. But that's all I had, Trevor.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, he specifically brought up Kenny Gainwell, who, like you said, what do we have him for? $1.3 million. Not really known for doing a hell of a lot on the Eagles, just kind of backing up Barkley or whoever was running back for them. Before Barkley. And he's I don't think it's a stretch to say he's been the MVP of this offense.
Oh, hands down. Yep.
You can make a definitive argument for that.
Yep. Swing passes.
Just getting us out of tight jams, keeping us ahead of the chains.
Yep.
Converted multiple key third downs with receptions and carries yesterday. Yep. Or not yesterday. I thought we were Tuesday for a minute. On Monday.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could make an argument. You could easily make an argument he's been the MVP of our offense, and I don't think a whole lot of people are going to dispute you on that.
No. Yeah, but that's all I had for news this week. We'll go over to Trevor's segment and news, and I'll be back later with debate time.
Yeah, sounds good, brother. We're just going to go right into what's more likely. Going to talk a lot of playoff matters, NFL playoffs, as well as sprinkling in some wrestling right before Yeet or No Yeet.
Okay, gotcha. Welcome to this week's edition of What's More Likely with Trevor Dinsmore.
Gracias, mi hermano.
Yep.
Right now, you got at least one unexpected team at the top of their respective conference, and then a team that's actually playing right on my phone right in front of me on top of the NFC. More likely current number 1 seed to go one and done in the playoffs, however. The Broncos or the Rams? Yeah.
Broncos.
Chew on that one. Broncos. Why do you say Broncos?
The experience, I'm going to take the Rams. Every time
Okay.
I'll take the experience of Stafford.
Yep.
I guess if it ended today, I don't want to make you have to look shit up. But if it ended today, who would the Broncos play?
Oh, well, they'd have the bye. They'd play the lowest seed after that.
Okay.
In the division.
Yeah. So if it how
so they could be playing either the Chargers, Bills, or Texans.
If
or even the Steelers. If the 2, 3, 4, if higher seeds just went out.
I'm just saying, if the Steelers go, we've been here
Go
before.
play Denver. Yeah.
But you
Remember
give me the Texans
I was
again?
going to say, remember the last time we played a playoff game in Denver?
Tim Tebow, great guy. Have nothing negative to say. Just Demetrius Thomas, too. Nothing bad to say. God rest his soul. Actually, God rest his soul. Yeah. But no, the Texans go in there.
That's a hell of a ball game. That's a hell of a ball game. Yeah.
So give me the Rams. Give me the Rams.
Already played each other once this year. That was an 18-15 affair in favor of the Broncos.
Yeah. Strong defense. Strong.
So, chew on that one. Same answer as you, Denver Broncos. Yeah. Winning a lot of these games by the skin of their teeth. A lot of people considering them one of the luckier 12-2 teams that they've ever seen. I kind of understand that. But it looks like things are coming together at the right time where we had some questions before. Of course, with Bo Nix's play, his prowess, his poise, as well as that run game, RJ Harvey has stepped up big. So, but yeah, even still, like you said, the experience factor, coaching in the playoffs, you have McVay, you have Peyton, but it's pretty much on the field where the experience advantage greatly goes to the Rams. And the Rams used to making deep playoff runs a little bit more recently than the Denver Broncos have. So I will give the nod in terms of, I guess, who's more dangerous right now. I would say the LA Rams, who has, I think they have I think they just have a little bit more, if you can measure potential in the playoffs, I think they have more potential to go and win the Super Bowl than the Broncos do. So I will take the Broncos.
Yeah.
The answer to that question.
I'll pose this to you too, to the
sure.
Viewers. You want to talk about schematic Super Bowl? That's what they call it. They wouldn't even put the number behind Super Bowl schematic. If you had McVay and Payton face each other in the Super Bowl, holy shit! You want to talk about
who has the Super Bowl this year? What network? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, I can look that up while you're answering this next question.
Yeah,
this next one's kind of a loaded one, a loaded question. Most likely of these three scenarios, one that we talked about a little bit earlier, some news that came out in the last couple of days in regards to the Chicago Bears and potential move on the horizon, as well as some history that we just talked about. Steelers having two tight ends rush for touchdowns. More likely of these three, Andy Reid has coached his last playoff game as Chiefs head coach. The Bears eventually move out of Chicago and move to Indiana, like their owner, GM, are talking about. Or we see another game for the Steelers, I'd say, you know what, within this year, where we have two tight ends go for rushing touchdowns.
Andy Reid and the Steelers one's the most realistic ones. I'll go with the Steelers one. I think there's more substance that they're leaving out. They didn't show. I think they showed some of their cards, but not all of them. But I just got to say that the Bears are thinking of the movement. I'm trying to keep it together.
Is it Gary, Indiana, right?
If anybody knows, that's where Michael Jackson grew up. And it's very desolate compared to Chicago. So if they move there, there's going to be a lot of pissed off people.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, hey, I guess the Chicago legislators have to get on their shit. Apparently, it's due to a property tax measure and providing funding for the potential Bears new stadium. Their current lease at Soldier Field runs out until 2033. Runs out at 2033. They can break the lease early though. I don't know how early, but I know they're looking to move to Arlington Heights, which is near Chicago.
Okay.
So
well,
we'll see what happens. In terms of my answer for that, did you say the Steelers won?
It's Steelers all day. Yeah, I see some more shit. Yeah.
Yeah. The Chicago Bears who play in Gary, Indiana. The Indiana Bears, the Gary Bears. How does that sound? Weirdly, I have to agree with you on this one too. Just because of Arthur Smith's play calling and how creative we have to get with our offense and the pieces with our offense. Yeah, that's what I'll say.
I see a jet sweep happening with Pat, and then like a fullback dive with Darnell in the same game, and be like, "What the fuck happened here?" Like
that'd be all 4 tight ends score a rushing touchdown this year. Then
I think that might be a record.
Wanted to do that, yeah, probably.
But you would have to call them American Bears or something. Like you can't. Like how do you?
I don't know.
Do Gary.
Or just the Indiana Bears, but you're Indianapolis.
I mean, how about we just throw George House's name in the trash? I mean, that's what like. I don't even know why this is even being talked about. It's just amazing to me, the history.
It does seem far-fetched, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit so far-fetched. And they got 8 years to figure this out, or I guess 7, but
no.
Still.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good topic to toss in there.
It's funny. Yeah, it's very good. I was laughing my ass off.
It's funny as hell. Yeah. Gary, Indiana getting an NFL team. That's amazing.
And fucking Pittsburgh can't get an NBA team. You know what I mean? Like
right.
Whatever.
We do have a good soccer team though.
The soccer team, I've seen
that.
Now.
Yeah, dude. Just won a championship. They're doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good. Most likely of these 3 games to feature the most amount of passing yards. Which I forgot that I prepared on Tuesday, people, thinking that we were going to do Tuesday. And then Bill texts me saying, "Hey, I'm delivering, toys to kids." I'm like, okay, I'll toss these 3 games in there.
Yeah.
Rams Seahawks, which is going on right now. And I'll give you a number on that as we speak for passing yards.
Okay.
Jags Broncos or Pats Ravens. Because if you remember too, one thing you didn't talk about, another crazy thing that happened, Trevor Lawrence threw 6 touchdowns last week.
Yeah.
Against, I think it was the Jets. The Jets.
Yeah, they stomped the shit out of them. Yeah. And then they signed Jacoby to that fucking 3-year, $60 million.
Yep.
But
as of right now, Matthew Stafford has 142 passing yards. Sam Darnold has 55. So do the math there. It's 197 so far. 12:45 left in the second quarter.
Give me the Jags game.
Jags game?
Yeah.
Okay. Against a pretty good Broncos defense.
Yeah, I
know. Like I said, Trevor Lawrence just threw 6 touchdowns, but that was against the Jets.
Yeah.
It's very much who did you beat? Who did you do this against?
Some reason, where's the Patriots? I'm guessing the Patriots play in Baltimore.
Yeah.
I
think they do.
Yeah, we're gonna stay away from that one. Yeah, no. We'll go.
Let's see, Pats, Ravens. Where's that game at? I just passed it. I think. What's this at? Patriots game. Hello. Can't find it. Oh yeah, Sunday nighter in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore's actually favored in that game. If you can believe it. 3 points. Only 3.
Real? Oh.
Yeah. But Pats, however, 6-0 on the road.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So Jags game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a hard time picking this one. when I wrote the question, I was going to pick Rams Seahawks. So for the sake of, I guess just for the sake of sticking to my guns, I'll say Rams Seahawks.
Okay.
I think this is going to be an absolutely thoroughly entertaining game. Darnold can go off at any time for a 300-yard game, and obviously Stafford's in MVP contention. We see what he's doing.
Right.
But yeah. Interesting kind of combinations there because they could all three of them. You could just see quarterbacks go up, or you could see defenses shut them down, as we saw with the Ravens. Down the Bengals, and obviously Jags Broncos. Both teams pretty good defenses there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting. But yeah, Rams Seahawks. Rams Seahawks. On to our WWE portion of our segments here, leading with a what's more likely question. Then we'll continue our conversation with Yeet or No Yeet coming up here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
More likely aging WWE superstar to get a better quote unquote retirement tour than John Cena. A lot of people criticizing the end of said retirement tour. The whole yeah. And I think Bleacher Report gave it like an F.
They did. Yeah.
On their page.
Yeah.
But I'll speak some gospel on that here in a minute. But more likely these three to get a better retirement tour: AJ Styles, Randy Orton, or Brock Lesnar.
I'll go Randy.
Randy?
Yeah,
I was thinking Randy as well. Yeah, because you could 14 world titles. You could just have them, if you need like an emergency champion, you need like a transitional.
Yeah. He's in my top 10. Mm-hmm.
All time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, firmly. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
I
don't know where he is, but
yeah. No, I couldn't give you a list right now. But
no, not
they could have done it a little better with John. I would have liked to see some of the more older guys get in the mix there. I get the new age. Fuck it. You gotta push them.
Yeah.
Bring Edge back. Get some of these
contract thing with
I
AEW.
know. It was bad timing, I think, too. But he wanted to go. So, I think Bleacher didn't counter all that shit. And there's some things holding it back from being fucking dope. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can't really say like he had bad matches either.
No.
It's phenomenal matches.
Yeah.
The 2 matches against Dom Mysterio, I go back to the Punk match. I go back to the Randy Orton match, and not Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. The one at SummerSlam was awesome. Yeah. It featured a lot of awesome moments, but just interesting booking with the heel turn and then turning face again, just because, hey, we need to send him off right. I don't know. I don't know what I make of. I don't know what grade I would necessarily give all that. I'm still processing the fact that I'm, not going to see him again wrestle in a WWE ring. Not ashamed to say, shed a couple tears on Saturday night's main event. That's, Ric Flair was kind of the guy in wrestling when my dad was growing up around my age. John Cena was my guy. He was, I shouldn't say my guy. I wasn't always a huge fan of him, but he was the guy in wrestling when I was growing up and watching it. So, face of the product.
He showed he could wrestle, Trevor. I guess that was.
He did. Yeah, he did. He did. I mean, say what you will about the last match against Gunther, about, this, to me, him like smiling and then just doing this. I mean, what did he have left to prove?
He's at peace. That's how I told him. He's
Yeah.
probably fucking drained. These last 6 months have been a fucking whirlwind, man.
I bet, dude. I bet. And he said it too on Cody Rhodes' podcast.
Yep.
It was kind of like, somebody being at peace with their death, right? But hanging on long enough to say, I love you to everyone that meant something to them.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this retirement tour was.
Yeah.
Ultimately. So give it whatever grade you want. You're talking about it.
You are talking about
You are talking about it. And I think that was the whole goal of that, was just to get people talking. On top of that, the amount of heat on Gunther now.
Oh,
Killed Goldberg's career, killed Cena's career, had a stare down with AJ Styles as he was leaving the building on Monday night.
I got something for you, a little nugget before we go to what's more likely.
Yeah.
Yeet or no yeet.
I will give my answer to this.
Oh, yeah.
Say Randy Orton as well. Randy Orton.
Oh, okay. But two-turn tie, the guy that does our voiceover at the beginning of this was down in Hershey. And there's a video of Gunther coming out, and he literally depicts, you see it on TV, but
did he go to the event?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Awesome.
He was at Raw.
Awesome.
But you see Gunther with the microphone, and because he's he's kind of in the front first 3-4 rows away from the mat from the ring. You couldn't hear shit. People just losing their minds, just saying awful shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like you see him with a microphone talking nothing. It's just fuck you. Yeah, It was, yeah. I just had to throw that nugget in there to show how intense it was to the people.
Yeah.
They think it's so serious. It's serious shit.
Very loud. No, it was. Not literally for that. And going back to the match, for those like 25, 30 minutes, however long the match lasted, like wrestling was real again.
Yeah.
I was rooting for Cena, and I was pulling for him, man. I was wearing this same shirt. Don't worry, people. It's been washed. I did laundry.
Oh, that's all right.
But cheering him on like I was a kid again. And for those last 25 minutes, like kind of marked an end to my wrestling childhood. And because I know we're going to see AJ, he's going to go out in 26. Randy Orton's probably going to retire soon. Lesnar's probably going to retire at SummerSlam in Minneapolis. I think that's what they're kind of targeting with that one.
Good send
off. So it's going to be a lot of these guys that I grew up watching.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be headed out the door pretty soon. And that was probably the biggest one right there, Mr. Cena. So.
Yeah.
You did good. You did good, John. You did good. Also granted another wish right before his final match too. Yeah. Shows you
no one's talking about that much, but
yeah. And how many wishes he granted, and
oh God,
how damn good of a person he is. Like, I'd say greatest of all time in the ring in WWE, and potentially even a better human.
Yeah.
Give that nod to him. With that, we're going to go to we're going to spin on a dime here a little bit, but we're going to go to Eat or No Eat.
Okay. Let's get this going here. Weighing in at 155 pounds, soaking wet, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the name of Trevor Dinsmore. Yeet or no yeet? I had to do it.
Yeah, definitely had to do it, as this is our last ever. Maybe not last ever, but for at least this year. Maybe I'll bring this back someday, but this is our last Yeet or No Yeet as we head into the new year and usher in a new segment. I wish I had it written down. But it's that one where we're going to test our sports knowledge and all that.
Oh yeah.
I forget the name of it. I had it written down somewhere on a piece of paper, and
we'll do it up good. We'll make it.
Yeah, we'll do it up good. We'll do it up good. Watch our episode. I think it was like a few weeks ago where I announced that.
Yeah.
And you'll actually catch the name of the segment, which escapes me at the moment.
Yeah.
Probably remember it midway through Yeet or No Yeet.
That's all right.
As I said, we're going to flip on a dime here.
Yeah.
And this whole retirement tour, Cena's been saying, this is it, this is it, this is it. Soak it in, get your closure. I'm done. Mm-hmm. I'm going to pose to you that John Cena did not wrestle his last match against Gunther on Saturday night's main event. That he's going to be in the ring again at some point competing. And I know this is a complex thing because no wrestler has ever retired. But also remember whose word you're going against.
I'm going to go Yeet. There's going to be something that happens at WrestleMania.
Okay.
They're going to give him this time, though. And then I see him ushering in somewhere.
Okay.
But who the fuck knows? Paul, man, he's just really fucking with me, right?
Interesting. Yeah, he's making some interesting booking decisions.
He is. He really is.
Definitely say that. But yeah, I'm going to choose to not doubt true man of his word by pretty much all accounts of the people that have worked with him, met him. No Yeet to the fact that he's going to wrestle some more.
Okay.
I think Saturday night's main event was it, like he said. And I think, whether he sets a standard of wrestlers like truly retiring and, we have these retirement tours going forward so the fans can, hey, go see him one last time and get your closure. To be seen, but that's one guy that I don't doubt, and I don't doubt his word. So
do you think I'm seeing a lot of different shit about Mick Foley's engagement with so I don't mean to bring that up, but kind of like a Mick Foley Booker T kind of role, kind of ambassador, like he does the
he's going to be an ambassador.
He is
an ambassador.
Okay.
But I'm talking like just competing in
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That guy doesn't.
No, I know. That's the thing.
He doesn't stop.
It's like we thought we had that with Flair too, right? I'm sorry, I love you at WrestleMania. The style and profile, But then he came back to TNA and wrestled there because of the money and all that. And it's not that I'm saying Cena's going to go do that, but like, has any wrestler ever really retired?
And probably the greatest woo off that he had. I forget that gentleman's name.
Jay Lethal.
Oh my God. It's one of the.
That's the best.
It's up there. It's up there. One of his best moments, I think, but that's all right.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. He had one with Kurt Angle at one point too.
Oh shit.
But continuing with Saturday night's main event, reflecting on that, saw a primetime matchup of sorts: the NXT champion Oba Femi versus Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion. That match unfortunately got spoiled by Drew McIntyre, which again, another interesting booking decision, right?
Great job.
Because Oba and Cody were having a phenomenal match, and then Drew comes in, ruins it for some cheap heat, and it's like, what? Why? Like, this is supposed to showcase superstars and exhibition matches, right? Why are we doing that? I thought this was supposed to be non-canon stuff.
Correct.
I don't know. But anyway, Oba Femi has impressed the hell out of me. He's clearly over with the crowd. I mean, you see that entrance that he does. And he's a massive, massive, massive human being. Did shot put at Alabama, people.
Big son of a bitch.
Yes, son of a bitch. Also, only 4 years into the business.
Yeah.
Champion.
Yeah.
27 years old.
Yeah.
Oba Femi is going to win more world titles on the main roster than Braun Breaker, another guy who they're saying is the future of the business.
I'll go Yeet there.
Wow. Okay.
Reason
a Yeet. It seems like they're crowning Breaker as like the face of the right.
I think they're. Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
I think they're trying to do. People might not like this, so maybe yourself, a modern Andre. I think that's the way I look at it. Every time I see the highlights or I watch, catch little glimpses of it, I'm like, you love the Big Show. You did the Big Show thing. Who's that big son of a bitch, that guy that you could have face? He loves, the crowd loves him. Why not? I don't.
Yeah.
And then if you later in his career, you could fucking do heel and send it up. Like,
oh yeah. No, his character work is awesome.
Oh my God, Mike, he's all around. I think he's good.
Yeah, good on the mic. Wears probably the best shirts in the WWE. Wears those like shiny speckled shirt. I don't know how to describe them.
Yeah,
he looks like he's getting off a plane at a resort wearing those shirts sometimes. But
my family
just
Vice.
fit him. Yeah. There you go. So, is he going to be in GTA 6?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make my character a big Nigerian guy that walks like this, and wears awesome shirt. That'd be intimidating as hell.
Yeah.
I'd love that, man. I love that. But it's going to be close. It's going to be very close between these two gentlemen, and I have a feeling they're going to probably take some world titles off of each other at some point in time. I will go no yeet again. 2 straight no yeets. I know. 2 straight no yeets to start out the last yeet or no yeet. Doesn't feel great,
right?
But they're just going to crown Breaker the guy. I think they just like him a little bit more, and obviously you got the family history there. And if there's anything that means something in the wrestling business, it is your name.
Yeah,
he's a Steiner. He's a Steiner. People know that.
Yeah.
Which I will admit CM Punk used very much against him in a scathing promo. I don't know. Obafemi is definitely going to win some world titles.
Oh, yeah.
But I think those world title victories are going to come in more impactful moments, and there's going to be fewer of them, if that makes sense. Because you can tell, I think, with Obafemi's character work, you can tell like long-term stories and the chase. I think you can tell the chase with him, right? Chasing titles.
Yeah.
So in terms of winning more world titles, I'll say Breaker.
And I'll say this too, just from bringing in my youth years into this new fandom that I started with because of Trevor a year and a half ago, 2 years. Like Braun's like the young Brock Lesnar. I see that explosive fucking crazy guy. Chad Gable's Kurt Angle.
Yep.
And then Obi could be the show or whoever the hell he wants to be. Like
right.
that. It's just weird how generational you see the kind of the same breakdown, but they have their own twist on it. Like I don't
sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who started that. Is that Vince? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I just have to throw that out there.
That's how it goes. I think that's kind of what fans do too. They just, hey, this guy's the new this guy. Hey, this guy's the new this guy. But it's on the wrestlers too to be like, no, I'm not the new this guy. I'm the first Obafemi. Right. I'm the first Braun Breaker.
Right.
And I will give Breaker credit in that sense. He's a lot more exposed. Than his dad.
Oh yeah. Oh, Big Papa.
Yeah. I saw a video of the pose down with him and Triple H from way back, and it's just muscles like up to here on him. It's like good Freakzilla.
Still one of the most badass thing with the chain link.
Yeah,
veil. I mean,
that was cool, and the just the police siren for the entrance theme, and it worked.
Yeah. All right.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff. Another reflection on John Cena's retirement tour.
Yeah.
He did say at one point in time, I believe this was after the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis, where he said, yes, I'm going to chase a world title now. And he said, I want to win 17 to one day shake the hand of the person that wins 18 world titles, and repeated that throughout many podcasts and interviews. And right into the end there. I even said it in the Chris Van Vliet podcast right before his last match against Gunther. Mm-hmm. And I think that's going to happen. I think he's going to be able to shake the hand of that person, and someone, I don't know who, someone will win 18 world titles within our lifetime. Yeet or no yeet on that. And I know how long it took for Flair's record to be broken for Cena.
Oh,
took like 30 years or so, something like that.
I'm going to go no yeet.
No yeet. Okay, they're just going to keep Cena at the 17?
I think and that's Is Paul? How long is Paul going to be leading the chart? I just think.
Yeah, that's a good point.
When they let Rick get past, they had
Yeah,
enough trust in John. Impact,
of course.
I think, was more than Rick. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I think
Social impact as well. Yeah. I mean, Ric Flair was boozing and partying with all kinds of women and
I mean,
riding
fucking
in limos and airplanes.
8 women come out of the limousine with him, but he's sweaty. I mean, what's hey, I never give up. I'm gonna, but anyways,
Make a wish versus make a drink.
Yeah, I just think I don't know if you get better than those two personalities. I don't.
Yeah.
That you got to be.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that said, "Oh, I don't think it gets better than Rick." And if you just measure greatness by the world titles, it did.
Yeah.
So, and I know it's a very much a believe it when you see it type of thing, but
yeah, that guy has to be very special, or that girl has to be very special, whoever the hell it is, however they want to break it down. But yeah, I have to go no eat there. I just okay. You got to be real.
Too soon, you think?
You got to be the cream of the crop, buddy. You're the premium.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know if Triple H had, I think, this planned out years ago.
Yeah.
Like we're going to, John's just a positive outlook on what sometimes WWE looks negative, I guess. I don't know. You got to, it's going to be a lot of politics, I think, goes into that.
Sure. Right. That's that sort of business. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's where I'm at.
Hit your microphone?
Yeah, I threw my mark.
I was going to say, I saw something fly. I wasn't sure what it was. But yeah, I'm going to say yeet, though. I don't know who it's going to be. I can't answer that question yet.
Yeah.
But part of it is, John Cena, man of his word. And hopefully we do get to see him shake the hand of the person that wins 18, whether it's, 30 years down the line and he's in his old age, or if it's like in the next 10, 15 years. It'll happen. Records are made to be broken.
Oh, yeah.
Is the old trope, right? And it happened for Cena breaking Flair's record, which, I mean, if you really want to be technical, Flair did win 21. WWE only recognizes 16. Yeah. But as it stands, it's 17, 16, and then on down.
Yeah.
So again, no real explanation for my answer, just gut feeling. Yeah. It'll happen.
Okay.
So
yeah.
We're 3 for 3 on disagreeing on these.
That's all right.
But maybe you'll agree with this one.
Yeah.
The San Antonio Spurs played the New York Knicks for the NBA Cup the other night. Unfortunately, came up short. But as it stands, they are sitting at 18-7. Believe they're the 4 seed in the West. You'd look that up real quick for you. But just talking about the San Antonio Spurs for a minute and all the young talent that's on their roster. Obviously, Wembanyama, 25-8 a game, 12 sticks on the rebounds. De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Harrison Barnes, Harrison Barnes is a little older, but young guard Dylan Hopper, Julian Champagne, all averaging double digits this year. And like I said, 4 seed, right by your Lakers. Actually, they're tied with your Lakers.
Okay.
Lakers are 3rd in the West via tiebreaker, but the Spurs are 4th. And we were just talking, I think it was last year where they missed playoffs, right? I think they still missed the play-in.
Yeah.
Missed it by a considerable amount, 34-48.
Yeah.
Right now they're chilling at 18-7. These young guys are performing in their roles exceptionally well. And obviously they're being coached well still. So it's like, are the Spurs back? To pose the official yeet or no yeet question, the last one. This is the last one. The Spurs are officially back and should be considered title contenders for the next decade.
Yeet.
Yeet?
Yeah.
We agree on one.
Yeah,
One
no.
for 4.
You-
Absolutely. Yeah.
You don't have Victor Wembanyama, I'm not. But listen,
Correct.
there's
Correct.
some factors that, and I saw some very disgusting comments on his press conference. He lost his grandma before the game. So I appreciate that he showed, I think some of these guys, some of these fans out there think these guys are superheroes. Yeah, definitely the 7'4" guy that walks into the room. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, not a normal human. Yeah.
But
right.
he showed emotion. And I think, that could have been a different game, but he had some stuff going on. And I believe in this team, though. The Spurs are a dangerous team, Trevor. If Wemby's out there, I've never seen a guy like that in my life. So
it's nuts how good he is, man.
I mean, fuck. When he's pulling up, he's crossing motherfuckers, and then behind the back, in between the legs, and then hits a 45-foot three. What the fuck are we?
7'4" guy doing this. He can also play in the paint, but it's kind of stupid. Stupid how good he is, right?
But that's you eat all the way. Yep.
Yeah, good stuff, brother. Good stuff. By the way, well, actually, I thought he had a better 3-point percentage, 35.6. Still not terrible for a 7'4" guy, but overall 50.4 field goal percentage. So doing pretty good there.
Yeah. Oh, good shit.
Yeah. Good shit. Good on the Spurs, man. Good on the Spurs. I've always like, I don't have a second NBA team, but if I did, probably be them. Because I always like Popovich.
Yeah.
And, his coaching style, his approach to the media, just everything about him, really.
Yeah.
And, I liked Tim Duncan, Manu, Tony Parker, all those guys from back in the day.
Yeah.
So, if I had to pick a second team, it'd probably be them.
Yeah.
And because they're out of Sixers conference too. So I don't have to worry about them in the East quite as much.
My favorite guy to watch on those teams, Boris Diaw.
Yeah.
He just did some shit, man, that he was like Draymond before Draymond. He just did what he had.
Right.
That's why I thought coming off the bench, he was a perfect 6th man, 7th man. But good shit.
Nice dude.
Good shit. Yeah.
Good stuff.
But
that concludes Yeet or No Yeet, my friend.
Yeah.
We'll call it permanently now. Might bring it back.
Okay.
It might be like a wrestler, right, that never retires. I might bring it back. But as of now, consider it, John Cena tapping out. Consider it that.
Okay. Smiling while tapping.
Smiling, of course. At peace.
Yes.
I think we're at peace here. We ended on an agreement. It's important.
That did not play a factor. I just want people to know that.
Yes, but it was poetic. We ended in unity.
Yes.
On a topic.
Yes.
So,
okay.
Moving on with the show, though. Show must always go on a scale of 1 to 10. Are they fun?
Gotcha. This week's edition of On a Scale of 1 to 10, Are They Fucked? How fucked are they? With Trevor Densmore. A lot of fucking going on here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Great drop. As always. I'm going to save the Michigan thing for last.
Oh, good. Yeah, stay around. Stay around.
Yeah. We'll talk some trash with Michigan here in a little bit. But first, I want to talk about the Heisman Trophy ceremony and how things went down ex post facto. Fernando Mendoza,
great kid,
clear-cut front runner for the Heisman Trophy, ultimately did win that Heisman Trophy with Jeremiah Love, Julian Sayin, and Diego Pavia running close behind.
Yeah.
And Diego Pavia got himself into some hot water in the public eye. And I will say this myself. My opinion on a person rarely switches like that. it did in this instance, because Diego Pavia, when asked about Fernando Mendoza winning the Heisman Trophy, he's like, fuck the voters, family for real, though. Something along those lines. I don't think that's the exact quote. That was also spotted. Yeah. And then was also spotted at a nightclub, I believe it was that night, sporting a chain that said fuck Indiana on it.
Yeah.
Which might as well just say fuck Mendoza, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he did later issue an apology, but there was some like spelling errors in it. And
I did see that.
Yeah, he put out like a tweet. A lot of people saying, "Oh, that's Chat GPT." Screams that out loud. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's kind of been a ride with that. You know what I mean? So on a scale 1 to 10, fuck Diego Pavia for how he handled not winning the Heisman Trophy.
Didn't take a book out of Philip Rivers. Or a page out of Philip Rivers' book, I'll tell you that, with this performance here.
Right. Yeah.
He character, you can have all the talent in the world. We've seen it in our own Steelers organization, Trevor. He will not be a Rooney guy, for damn sure. No. Running, we will not run what some would say, we won't run away from it, we'll run towards it. This motherfucker, we're running away. But yeah, just classless. And that's the best way to put that.
Yeah.
You win and lose. But Jeremiah Love, he showed class and what Notre Dame's about. And then you see this guy. Ooh.
Yeah. Rough.
Yeah.
Rough times.
If I was, I feel bad for his parents and his family. Because this is not a good representation of what he's about at all. And I think you don't see this guy playing in the NFL. That's how far I'll take this. So a 10.
Yeah. I was going to say like a 9.5. Because at least he did issue an apology, I guess. It looked pretty half-assed. And like I said, AI generated potentially. Toss that. Hey, apologize for me acting like an asshole after not winning the Heisman Trophy into Chat GPT. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He soured on a lot of people with that one. Draft stock probably plummeted a little bit. Not that I don't really know if he had much anyway. Kind of went from this like potential underdog Johnny Manziel bringing a program up from the ashes type story to now like overnight, like literally overnight, like, okay, this guy's actually like a frat boy and an asshole.
And I think too, you got to see two competitors. You got to see,
yes.
I forget what the hell, who won it again, Trevor?
Fernando Mendoza.
Fernando, you see class, family, just very grateful for the opportunity to even be
Had
there.
His brothers with him there, yeah.
And then you see that side, and it's like, ooh,
rough times.
Yeah, not good. So I hope he figures it out. There's some character stuff he has to work on. Just shut the hell up. Just go in a closet and say that shit. You didn't have to.
Yeah, put it all over social, right?
And then the chain. When I saw the chain,
yeah,
what is he doing?
That was funny.
There's so many eyes on you. You were just at one of the biggest.
Yeah,
events.
like you just said these inflamed comments, and you already have the spotlight on you, dude. Like, here's a shovel, dig deeper. And he did. He did. Not going to let it be lost. I have to talk about my Irish for a second. Oh, yeah. Jeremiah Love did take away some hardware, though. Got the Doak Walker Award winner, top running back in the country. The Disney Spirit Award for being one of the more inspirational, most inspirational person in college football. Obviously, lives a man of faith and has had to overcome a lot of challenges in his life. So definitely a role model for those looking to either get into the sport or dealing with similar struggles as Jeremiah Love. Also unanimous first-team All-American honors. So he did pretty good.
First
Looked
round
pretty
all
good
day.
for himself. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, he's probably a top 5 pick.
Hands
Or top 10, I'd say. Top
Right
10,
when I
depending
saw he
on,
declared.
where things shake out.
Yeah.
Huh?
When I saw that he declared, I'm like, all right, I'll
Yeah.
see you in the first round. We'll be talking about it.
Exactly. Yeah. Pretty sure Price declared as well, Jadarian Price.
Oh, okay.
Like he's probably going to be like a second, third rounder.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jeremiah Love, man, he's going to be so good. I'm very much looking forward to watching him shine on an NFL stage.
Yeah. Good
If he
shit.
comes to the Steelers, that'd be nice.
That would be fucking cool.
Be
Not gonna
sexy.
lie.
I don't think he's probably not going to fall to us though. I think
Yeah.
unless he does. I don't think it doesn't seem like he would do anything stupid. Or
Great head on his shoulders.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's got it. He's got it up there, man. But yeah. Also got the Maxwell Award for the best player in college football. I thought that was the Heisman. But Walter Camp Player of the Year finalist and Pony Express Award finalist, recognizing outstanding running backs. Finished the season with 21 touchdowns, 18 rushing, 3 receiving, and led all FBS players with 160 carries, and in yards per carry, 6.9 yards per carry.
And that's a great argument you just said there. So
yeah,
what the hell is what's the Heisman if the Max?
Yeah, it's like OPOY and MVP in the NFL, right?
It's like MVP.
Similar.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna forget about that because he's a running back. Is it going over to college now?
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Nah, I don't know. It's whatever, man.
Yeah.
A credit to that. What's that Texas Tech linebacker's name? I'm about to Google that. Rodriguez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jacob Rodriguez. So I actually got more first place votes I saw than Julian Sayed as a linebacker. Texas Tech. So got to give him his props for that. Closest guy, well, probably since I think it was Charles Woodson. Or Desmond. Was it Desmond?
Desmond or Woodson.
Yeah, one of those two. Could have been both, actually.
Yeah.
Closest player since one of those two on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
So good stuff there. And I keep going back talking about the Rams quite a bit. And a lot of people were talking about Puka Nacua in particular. Did a live stream this past week with his followers, and he said some things. He did some things. We'll start with what he said.
Okay.
Called out NFL refs. Said something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, the refs are the worst, man. They'll call penalties just to get on TV." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that'll land you in some hot water." And then he goes and does. Promises to do a touchdown celebration, which turned out to be an anti-Semitic hand gesture that symbolizes greed, which I believe it goes something like this. And I guess in the Jewish community, that is considered to represent greed and is considered offensive and anti-Semitic. And that I got a firsthand account of that from Rich Eisen on his show. He is a Jewish man of faith in his own right. And didn't stay on it too long. Just said, hey, don't do that. Learn your lesson, move on, because you're a hell of a football player. So credit to Rich for that, for addressing the situation without making it bigger than it has to be at this moment. Now, if stuff like that continues, obviously Puka said, I'm sorry, wasn't aware that was a thing. Neither did I. I
don't know.
But now it's out there, right? Everyone learned something new today.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, they fucked up. Puka Nacua with this whole live stream situation where he insulted the refs and then did the whole anti-Semitic hand gesture.
The refs.
I mean, there's some truth to that part of it, I would think. I mean, I see Ron Torbert quite a bit when he referees Steeler games.
Ed Hockley, he's not around anymore, but I feel like he wanted to show his biceps a little. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, his physique was, he could have been on the fucking field.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna call this penalty. You gonna stop me?
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I guess I'll say this, and I say this because I've caught myself. I've said some stuff, and okay,
sure,
yeah.
Yeah.
If he knew that
Yes.
that was fucked up and shouldn't did it, then I'm going to go 9. If not,
Sure,
we're going to go down to a 7.
Okay, I will take him at his word and say that he didn't know.
Then I'll go 7.
Somebody in the live stream commented that he should do that, and and I got to look at that individual too. Like, did they know that was a thing, and they're just putting that out there, potentially enabling the situation,
baiting him a little bit there?
Yeah, baiting. Thank you. It's a perfect term for it. So, yeah, like you said, the knowledge component. If he knew, obviously he knows. Don't talk bad about the refs. You're probably going to get fined.
Well, right.
But again, some level of truth to that. I'll match you at a 7. I will match you at a 7. He did apologize after the fact too. It wasn't. Again, he issued like a seemingly genuine apology, not like ChatGPT Diego Pavia.
Right.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And it's not like I watched the pizza reviews. Probably one of the most disgusting acts I've seen on camera was when Portnoy was doing that pizza review. And that guy came out of nowhere and threw change at him. Yeah, you probably know you shouldn't do that. The hand gesture here. Just do better.
Not quite as bad. Yeah.
You got to do better, Puka. You got to do better.
Yep. I have faith that he will.
Yeah,
I do.
Oh, he's a great guy. He's a great player. He's great.
By most accounts, well, obviously, other than this incident, a great human as well.
Yeah.
And like you said, just electrifying to watch on the field.
Yeah.
Third round pick, that guy. Third rounder.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff, my friend. I think he was third round. I don't want to say it was third round. I want to verify that before I move on real quick. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Oh no, 5th round. Holy crap. 5th round. I was short selling him.
Wow.
5th round, 177th overall.
Damn.
He's this damn good.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Damn.
Going into the NFL, sticking with the NFL, talking about the Cincinnati Bengals and just basically putting a number on what we talked about earlier, the situation with Joe Burrow and him not having fun, and the Bengals, now they're getting smoked. They're out of playoff contention by a hefty margin. On a scale of 1 to 10, is it fucked the immediate future of the Cincinnati Bengals and their chances to contend in future years with their disgruntled quarterback, with the defense being the way that it is, just with everything going on surrounding that organization right now?
I'm going to go an 8.
Okay.
And Jamar Chase, thinking that presser that he said, I'm not having fun, but he thought it was AI. So that kind of puts that in a whole nother world. Like, oh shit. Okay. He's really bad. He's mentally not doing good.
Yeah.
And he said, we haven't had those, conversations because LSU, they were teammates. And he's like, I'm going to have to check in on Joe. I see him on the Raiders in 2 years.
Joe?
Yep.
Brady pulls that off?
Yep. There's
that's a hot take right there. That's yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I think Raiders fans would take that 10 days or at 7 days out of 7, and on Sunday twice, once for the Lord.
He'll cruise through this bullshit here. Next season, if they do not draft any fucking lineman, Trevor,
linemen and defense. Yeah,
you got to get the hell out of there, Joe. You got to go. You got to leave. It's time to go.
He's getting hurt quite a bit because of that. He's getting hit a lot.
And I'll tell you, I only got hurt once while competing, and that is a dark fucking place. And this guy's done it how many times? Ooh, no shit, it's no fun. But then you got the other crowd. Well, he's making $200 million. Well,
yeah,
injuries suck.
And yeah, you're a competitor. You want to compete, right?
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. What do you think? I don't know.
Yeah, I was around where you were. I'll escalate it and say a 9.
It's bad.
Yeah, because they went out, got some pieces for the defense, got out Golden, and just nothing's changed with that.
Oh.
Nothing's really changed with the offensive line. And they got their big-time guys, right? Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Burrow, 3 highest-paid guys on the team. They should pay Trey Hendrickson, but, we covered that during the offseason. It just looks very bleak. It looks very bleak, and just judging from the organization that forced their own fans to clean snow off their seats, by the way.
I did see that too. That was, yeah.
They're not going to do jack shit. They're not going to do jack shit. History is going to keep repeating itself with this team. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing for their fans. It's disappointing for Burrow. It's disappointing for the players and coaches on that team. So
I'll post this to you. If you're
Please.
Joe Burrow, let's just imagine you're Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
You say you go to dickhead up there. You go, hey, we need a line. We need a line. Okay, Joe, well, let's restructure your contract for that to happen. What do you do?
Brady did it.
I know, but what do you do? You tell the guy, all right, I'm out of here? I mean, I don't know.
Maybe. Okay. He doesn't seem like a guy that would demand a trade.
No.
But he got drafted by an organization that does not care about putting a balanced roster out there.
They don't care.
And again, don't care about clearing the snow off the seats for the fans.
Yeah, I mean, there's some. What if someone got hurt? I mean, they're liable.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, I see where you're going with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Dumpster fire.
Again, the cheapness. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Terrible.
Yeah. Yep. Ironically, I said 9, not even thinking Joe Burrow's number 9.
Oh, yeah, good shit.
I didn't put that together until now.
Yeah.
So there we go. 9. So I said we were going to talk about Michigan.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if Butters is listening.
Oh yeah.
I know I had to give my Michigan fans at work some shit for this. Mm-hmm. And of course, for the subsequent probe that was launched into the football program by the university. Sharon Moore. Sharon Moore got fired this past week as Michigan HC. Arrested for an incident that happened on December 10th. It's about to be an issue of domestic violence with him and a Michigan staffer, and a relationship that was going on for, I believe, a couple years. Years. Yeah, a little while. So from the police report, the details of events that happened was Sharon Moore came over to this lady's house, or this lady's dwelling, whether house or apartment, took a couple knives out of the kitchen cabinet, threatened her, yelling at her, saying, "You're ruining my life, you're ruining my life," and then threatened to pull the knives on himself, at which point the staffer that, he's having an affair with is called the cops, called the first responders, who then immediately arrested Moore, who was charged with 3 crimes, home invasion, stalking, and breaking and entering, which, tossing in the stalking component, had been doing that for quite some time.
Yeah.
And it says, I wrote down, it was months that they'd been seeing each other and that he was stalking her. So it was interesting. Another Michigan man caught up in a big piece of news.
Interesting.
Yeah, very, very. And
are we?
Go ahead.
Are we in Georgia? We're in Michigan. Sorry.
No. This involved knives and home invasion. This did not involve vehicular homicide.
Correct.
Details, Bill. Details.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the easier answers in this segment, or at least for this week. On a scale of 1 to 10, they fucked Sharon Moore and the Michigan football program going forward in the midst of all these scandals, and like I said, the probe that was launched into the program.
It's a 10.
It's an easy 10. It's an easy 10. Like, how's this going to affect like recruiting? How's this going to affect how's this going to affect the psyche of the university, the psyche of the football program? You're going to have some turnover now in the coaching ranks. And of course, Sharon Moore fired with cause, so any remaining money that was due to him and any guaranteed money that was due to him from his contract, void.
I guess it's scary that's he was leading young men.
Yeah.
And living a double life. That's some
Yep.
Definitely needs to get help. There's some,
which, I mean, for college football coach, you're basically living 3 lives at that point. I mean, there's your family, there's college football coach, and then there's, the staffer that you're seeing in your affairs.
I'm going to tell you that whole when I saw that, and then you details, and then you read the event like Trevor just let out. You cry for help. That was end game. He couldn't keep recruit. Oh, I got to keep my wife and kids happy, and then I got this mistress. Yeah. I think he just that fucking snapped.
Maybe, yeah.
10, but that shows there's been a lot of character issues in Michigan University, so I'll just leave it there. I don't want to go any further.
Yeah, I wonder what this probe is going to uncover, because there's just seemingly some deep-seated issues here. You got 2 scandals that rocked the college football world, big headline news within a matter of 3 years.
Jim somehow get wrapped up in this, you feel? Somehow.
No, bro, I don't.
You don't think so? Maybe questioned.
I'm assuming, based on the timeline of when Jim left and when this affair allegedly started, don't believe that that was a thing.
Okay.
Of course, I probably need to do some more research on this. Again, I only looked at the news article from People magazine on Tuesday. I imagine some more details have come out in the last couple of days, which I'm not privy to.
Yeah.
So
just go on TikTok.
Yeah.
Everybody's a fucking lead investigator on there. This is what he did. This is where he was. Okay. You fucking God. People dedicate
this Michigan football program needs to be shut down.
But the best part is there's some people that'll go on these leads for like 3 months. Don't even know fucking football. Didn't know his name prior to this coming out. And they just completely bury him. Just fucking put him in the. So good luck to you getting your character back. And God, I hope you get help. Get help, Buck.
Please.
Jesus.
Absolutely. Yeah. That concludes my segments there, brother. On a scale of 1 to 10, they fucked is DUN. But building off of the topic that we just discussed, I have list items. It's the other one. Yeah, there we go. Another college football related one. Yeah, Sharon Moore. I have a new pen, by the way. My other one was leaking ink.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
But no, I got this little guy here.
Oh, very
He's
nice.
a little smiley, and he's got a straggly hair up here and little I don't know. I guess dreads. Dreads going on up here. Yeah. And it's more fun to click. It doubles as like you see this little rubber thing on there. I have a touchscreen computer, so you can do that too. But right now it serves as a pen to write down Sharon Moore's name.
Yeah.
Make sure I spell this right. 2 R's. 2 R's. Yeah. There we go, my friend. Wait. There we be.
Yeah.
There we be. And then we can do Yeet list now. And that is the never seen 17 greatest of all time chain gang soldier, doctor of thugonomics, however you want to refer to him, John Cena. Congrats on the most legendary career of all time, Mr. Cena. I actually put John Cena. Out of respect for him, I'm going to write his name correctly.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Cena. I accidentally put Cene.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh.
Oops. But yeah, most legendary career of all time coming to an end.
Yeah. No, good shit. Good shit.
Good stuff, bud.
Yeah, we'll go over to debate time here.
Yes, sir.
Played the same song as I did for Skill, but that's right.
That's whatever. That's what. You want to redo it? You want to do it over again?
Oh, shit. Hold on. Fuck on there.
Weighing in at 240 pounds from Olean, New York, your St. Bonnie alum, Drew Billy, with debate time.
4 questions here for me and Trevor to go through for you beautiful people. And then stick around for Be a Man question with Trevor to close this out. Is Travis Kelce retiring?
That's a loaded question, isn't it?
It's very loaded.
Yeah, man. To my knowledge, he hasn't given an indication one way or the other right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine he's doing a lot of reflecting. He's doing a lot of, looking forward, trying to weigh a lot of things that are in his personal life, in his football life. Again, anything with the Chiefs, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no right now. Until I hear more rumblings, until I hear something from the man himself.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, he could just one day pull up in a presser and say, "Hey, this is it." So I'll believe that when I see it. Is he retiring after this year? I don't think so. I believe he still leads the team. I mean, not that it means a whole lot this year because the Chiefs are out of the playoff race now, but I believe he still leads his team in it's either receiving yards or touchdowns, one of the two. I'm going to search that here real quick while we're talking. Let's see. Oh, yeah, yards and touchdowns, actually.
Okay.
Tied with Hollywood Brown and Rashee Rice for touchdowns, then has 797 receiving yards on 67 catches in 14 games this season. So he stayed healthy this season.
He did?
At what, age 35? He's age 35, 36. No reason to think that he couldn't stay healthy going into next year. And honestly, they might need him. If Patrick Mahomes isn't coming back right away, if it's Gardner Minshew's team or some other quarterback that they draft or sign in the offseason, they might need him. They might need him to come back. And yeah, I'll say he'll try and give it one last go with Andy Reid, Mahomes, and the boys. Try and get another ring.
Now, the only reason I posed it, him and Jason had a podcast episode. And he really Jason put out to him, hey, you think about it, reflect. I think he just needs to go down to Barbados, smoke a nice crisp joint, maybe clear the head a little bit, and bring it back.
Head down there with Taylor.
Yeah,
yeah.
But no, would Jason? I think could have probably played another year or two. He was still not serviceable. He wasn't. But would you want to go out while you're still on top like he is right now, or would you want to be the old horse and just?
Yeah, that's always a
That's what
question, right?
Yeah.
How long is too long to stick around?
Right.
But at the same time, you do want to go out on your own terms.
Correct.
I think that's the biggest thing that we saw that with Ben, right?
Yep.
Wanted to go out on his own term. I think Kelsey, similar situation. Jason went out on his own terms.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
And he went out on top. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, right now it's a no. I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you think? You think yes, no? Does the New Heights conversation sway you?
I just posed it because I don't know if anything's going to happen before our next episode.
Okay.
That's the only thing I was. Does he drop a hint in a presser?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, one of us might have to come on and do a short. I don't know, but
maybe.
But no,
presser on Christmas.
Oh, wouldn't that be something?
Drops a hint. Well, actually, I think the Chiefs play on Christmas, so I don't know. That's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, ruin everybody's Christmas. Kids are crying. Grown men are trying to find their Kelsey jerseys before they all sell out.
Maybe they play the Broncos in the nightcap on Christmas.
It's going to be a wash. But hey, wish you luck there, Travis. What is the best way to walk on ice? Because I've seen a lot of crazy shit this last week.
Walk on ice?
Yeah. Like icy sidewalks.
You can walk on ice.
There's a technique.
There is a technique.
The penguin walk.
I didn't think about that.
Make sure you.
I usually just look for like the not icy spots, just kind of go for it.
Okay.
Or I try to find like where it's indented a little bit, where I can get some level of stability, rather than on the flat, like curvy parts, that are extra slippery.
Yep.
But penguin walk, explain that, please. Like like the physics of it in any way, or just have you done it yourself?
Put your feet out, kind of both footed. Put them out like that. Put your hands to the side and just scurry along there.
What does that do? Does it just like stabilize you?
Better balance, I guess. Traction.
Interesting.
If you're carrying,
I guess if you're trying my way, you're going like over here, your foot's going straight, and then another foot's going over that way.
Yeah.
But y'all got to see my legs after leg day today. Congratulations. But yeah, that's
look it up. There's a whole video.
You know what? I'm going to do that right now.
I was going to play it.
I'm just going to Google this question.
Yeah.
Best way to walk on ice. Oh yeah, the penguin shuffle.
Yeah.
Walk like it. Oh, okay.
There's a whole fucking video on it, but I thought people would drop off if I played it.
Well, the AI. I'm looking at the AI like generated answer here. Walk like a penguin. Keep your feet slightly apart. Keep them flat on the ground. Short, slow steps. Low center of gravity, and the hands out thing.
Yeah.
So I know that like balances you. Like I'll do that on my morning walk. If I start to slip, I'm like, oh,
yeah. Wow. Now this interesting. This fucking guy. 2016, Cameron.
Thanks, Cam, for reminding us again.
What is the greatest?
Decade. Damn near a decade.
Not this. It's going to happen this year. Watch it happen, Cam. But what is the greatest Christmas gift you have ever been given? Maybe
that's an easy one. Yeah, it was I think it was 2007.
Okay.
I got a PlayStation 2. Oh,
okay.
With Madden 08.
Yes.
Vince Young on the cover, and I had like Madden games for the Game Boy. This freaking 8-bit game. They were still fun back then. I think I still have that Game Boy Advance somewhere. It's in my parents' home in storage, probably. But once I got that once I got that PlayStation on Christmas morning, because I had gotten to the age like about then where I don't think I believed in Santa at that point anymore. And that's kind of where the expectations for the gifts started rising a little bit now that I knew my parents got them. One of my parents to spoil me, and they did. They got me a PlayStation 2 with Madden 08. And that set me on a journey that I'm still on in gaming. So damn near coming up on that'd be 18 years ago now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think here. Probably God, this is tough, Trevor. Fuck.
That's gonna say you gotta go through a long Rolodex of Christmases here.
Probably an ornament my grandpa gave me. It was like a sentimental. It's like a glass ornament. It's at the parents' house. But I don't know. He gave it to all the grandkids, different colored ornaments in the glass, and I kind of protect that with my life. Like, hey, we didn't fucking lose this thing, right? Like I don't want it to ever be lost.
That's interesting. Yeah,
it was all for the grandkids. He gave us stuff. So that or probably the 360 Xbox, because I went from PlayStation 360 and then I came back over after that. But
sure, okay.
It's always gaming.
So wait, you went PlayStation to Xbox and then back to PlayStation?
Mm-hmm. I didn't get PS3.
Interesting.
I didn't get a PS3.
Oh, I didn't get a PS3. Okay.
No. And then when that whole fucking thing happened with information getting stolen, I'm like, hey, maybe I didn't.
2011?
Yeah.
Yeah.
260.
Yeah, you're thanking your lucky stars then, I bet.
Jesus.
Were you on 360 at that point?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then went over to 2014. Yeah. But no, I always waited to get the Maddens until Christmas when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, but Cameron here, fucking piece of work. Best, and it's pop. It's not fucking soda. Best pop out there you enjoy.
That's how you break a wrist? Well, what's he talking about? What did I say? That's interesting. Oh, like doing that thing?
There's something wrong.
I'd rather break my wrist than, well,
there's something
I
wrong.
don't know.
There's something
I'd
wrong.
rather break my wrist than get a concussion. Like from falling. Anyway.
We'll pray for you, Cameron.
Absolutely.
Right.
What was the question, Bill?
It's not soda, it's pop, but best pop out there.
It is pop. It is absolutely pop. Coke's the go-to. Just regular Coke, all the low. Trying to straighten out the diet a little bit. Been drinking more Diet Coke.
Right.
So, which still pretty good. Still pretty good. The one I enjoyed the most historically, though, it's Mountain Dew.
Yep, Mountain Dew. Yep.
Mountain Dew. And I didn't figure out how unhealthy that was for you until I gained about 10 pounds over one winter.
Yeah.
When I didn't really change my eating habits, but I was drinking a lot of Mountain Dew. So there you go. There you go. That's what it was. And yes, and some of that's just like winter weight from not being quite as active, but it's like you don't just put on 10 pounds from drinking pop.
Right.
So any regular pop, but have not had a Mountain Dew probably in a couple years.
Oh wow. Okay.
So definitely staying off of it, but in my lifetime, that's the one I've enjoyed the most.
Okay. There's used to be exclusively with Taco Bell, Baja Blast. Mountain Dew was my favorite.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I have a new love that's kind of took the forefront. When I'm tired and ready to pass out, this combination is deadly. Code Red, Mountain Dew, and coffee. I feel like I could go through a fucking wall. It's not healthy.
No.
It's very good. It tastes very good. But,
I did like the Code Red.
Yeah. I mean, it has every fucking dye. I mean, if a kid drinks it, it's probably
I think it's Red 40 or something.
Yeah,
it's
Red
the
40.
Worst for you.
Yeah, it's in there. Shit done. Why is he acting like that? Oh, I fucking got in the code red. I just
Yeah.
But no, that's all I had for debate time. We'll go over to Trevor's be a man question.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Absolutely. An underrated one, I think, is root beer. I like root beer.
Yeah.
Again, not healthy for you.
No.
But if you're looking for kind of a calm me down sort of,
Yeah.
that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So buckle up with the boys. Be a man question of the week. We've kind of been going through, I guess, the family tree of what you appreciate most about your grandparents, parents, those types of questions as we get into the Christmas season, which, by the way, folks, we are a week away from Christmas. Next Thursday is Christmas.
Yep.
Silent night, holy night, all is gone. Yeah. We'll be getting used to the Christmas carols, which I haven't really listened to Christmas music other than when I decorated my tree.
Sinatra all day.
Sinatra, some Dean Martin in there, Mariah Carey. I know it's an earworm this time of year, but I play it. Alabama's Christmas album.
Oh yeah, that's good shit.
Alabama, all OG Christmas songs. No Jingle Bells. No Christmas tree, Christmas tree. None of that.
Michael Bublé.
Yeah. Michael, ooh.
She loves him. That's all
we
have a clash over that shit. Bublé's good, but put fucking Sinatra on. Okay, let's.
I'm dreaming of a white.
I mean, biggest hog in the room at all times. I mean, what were you?
Always. Oh my God. Freaking Rat Pack. Come on. Anyway, what is the one thing you treasure most about your relationships with your aunts, uncles, and potentially godmother and godfather?
So, all of them, it's all about family. It's kind of been passed down from the grandparents. It's make time, like I said last week.
Yep.
But the one, I got to give a shout out to my Uncle Greg. Everybody is wondering, why am I obsessed with 90s music, grunge and Sublime?
Yeah.
I would ride around in his Jeep, Bob Marley. He instilled that in me when I was like 6. And I fucking love that music. Just give you an example, Trevor. Like, I'll go somewhere, like when we were in college. Hey, can you play some music? Dude, what the fuck are you? Put Drake on. I'm like, hey, listen to me. Nirvana. I'm taking Nirvana over Drake. I don't know what.
Right. Yeah.
But that's so I got my DJ taken away. But no, he instilled in me the Sublime, and so whenever someone, it's like, why the fuck do you like that? It's because of him. So yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. It's probably not kid appropriate. Some of the lyrics, but it's so goddamn. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. No, good stuff, buddy. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll shout out you. Shout out your Uncle Greg. I'll shout out my Aunt Paula. Paula, who unfortunately, her and my Uncle Bert could not have any children. They tried, just things didn't work, equipment didn't work, what have you. But they still treat me, they treat my brother and each and every one of their nephews and nieces like their own. They buy them gifts at Christmas all the time. We go over their house quite a bit, talk pretty frequently. I'd say I talk to my Aunt Paula probably about once a week. And sometimes it's just like a 5-minute conversation. Hey, I need this thing. I need to know how to do this thing. But she's kind of instilled in me, just, be kind, even though your circumstances might not be the greatest. You might not have been dealt the greatest hand. You might not get everything you want in life. But you can still be nice. You can still make an impact in other people's lives, and you can still treat people as if, they were your own, even though you don't have your own. So,
right.
So, yeah, God bless her for that. And I think my Uncle Steve.
Yep, I know Steve.
I think pretty much everybody on planet Earth, or everybody at least in the Elk County area who knows who my Uncle Steve is.
Yeah.
And we always get each other gifts at Christmas, birthdays, and every time we get together, he's just like an outlet just to talk sports, talk shit, rib each other. He's like it's like he never grew up. It's like he never grew up. Which I'm starting to say that about my dad too.
Wow.
And I guess Dinsmore guys just don't grow up.
No, you have a good time.
Doesn't bode well for me. But yeah, just the fact that he's kind of like, I know when I talk to him, it's usually not going to get very serious.
Right.
I have serious conversations with other people, and yes, we do go there sometimes, but a lot of times he's an escape for me.
Yeah. Right.
And he's still, you know him. He treats everybody like $1 million bucks.
Yeah.
One of the nicest humans that's in my life. So
yeah.
Between those two, be nice, even though, and again, his circumstances, he's got some stuff going on up here, and obviously, still single, still living alone in an apartment, much like myself. How we even bond over that sometimes.
Well, yeah.
Be nice, even though your circumstances might not be what you want them to be.
Right. Yeah. No, good shit. And I did.
What?
And put the freaking.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We still had a great conversation.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Every fucking time I forget.
Yeah. I honestly, dead ass, I did forget you had a graphic for that.
Yeah. But no, anything else for the folks out there, Trevor?
Yeah, we'll see you all in 2026. Wishing you, your families, loved ones, friends, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hope the New Year brings a lot of prosperity, joy, glad tidings, and hopefully your New Year's resolutions, whatever they may be, whether it's I wanna lose 20 pounds, or I want to go work out, or whatever it is, stick to them.
Yeah. Don't
just do them in January. Stick to them the whole year. Make them manageable. Make them applicable to your life and your circumstances. And of course, this Christmas, obviously thank the one that made this all possible, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, while also spending some time and spreading joy throughout your family's lives, your friends' lives. And again, be nice. Be nice.
Yeah. No, just to echo Trevor's. Yeah, we hope everybody has a good Christmas. We'll put a nice little thing together for the podcast for that. But a Happy New Year. Hope everybody has a safe time.
Yes.
I cannot stress this enough. Christmas, Thanksgiving. Well, do it on Thanksgiving too, but Christmas and New Year's, if you can't drive, get a ride, get an Uber, get whatever.
Make a plan, designate a DD.
Yeah. And just stay safe, and take in all the moments with family. I know sometimes it can get stressful for some folks out there, but enjoy the time you have. You never know what the hell happens in this crazy world. So, but we appreciate everybody as always. There's going to be new graphics, new shit. Trevor has a new segment coming in 2026. We're going to have new stuff going on. Just to refresh. Oh yeah.
It's called Is That. I remember now.
Oh, is that okay?
Is That. Yeah, Is That.
Is that make sure to hit the bell button. I'll put a episode probably up tomorrow, or when I get to it, I'll put it up tomorrow or Sunday. I'll put a thing up so you guys can hit the bell button and get notified when we go live. But we'll see you on the what day is that, Trevor?
I believe that would be, let me see here. I think it's the 5th? 6th.
Oh boy.
6th.
Right.
Yeah, January 6th. Don't worry, we're not talking about that. January.
Yeah.
We're talking about
that's right.
January 6th, 2026. I think it'll
right.
be a little bit better.
All right. Anyways, have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe out there. God bless. We appreciate everybody as always. And like Trevor said as well, keep Jesus in the forefront of this holiday season, if that's what you believe. or whatever you believe in. Try to keep your faith in there. And we'll see you next year, January 6th, 2026 at 8:00 Tuesday. Be safe out there, folks.
Happy holidays, y'all. God bless.